You know what? Koreans really love their mandu. You can tell by the sheer number of mandu recipes on the internet. On New Year's Day, the whole family gets together and either makes mandu or eats mandu, a lot of mandu. In our freezer, we also have a variety of frozen mandus. Some we've made, some we've bought. A lot of people know about Korean mandu because Costco sells the bibigo bulgogi mandu. Mandu is so popular amongst Koreans. There are so many ways to eat it and so many recipes. If you go to a Korean supermarket, you're going to see like 4 or 5 refrigerators dedicated to just mandu. You'll see many different flavors. Pork and vegetables, the kimchi and pork, beef, shrimp, chicken and cilantro, like all kinds of different flavors. But today we're going to show you 2 different types of the most popular mandu, the gogi mandu, pork and vegetables, and the kimchi mandu, kimchi and pork. Although there are so many ways to cook it, we're going to cook it in the easiest ways we know how. So we're going to microwave it, pan fry it, steam it, and make mandu soup. Mandu soup is surprisingly simple, so watch until the end of the video. Okay, let's get cooking. 1 vinegar, half soy sauce, and half red pepper flake. We're gonna pan fry it, and this is the easiest way I know how. In medium heat, some olive oil in the pan to heat up, and place the dumplings and let it cook for a little bit. You wanna cook it on the bottom side for about 2 minutes and maybe even more until this side gets brown, because we want it to be crispy on the bottom but soft on the outside. This is how I like it. Splash water and close. Adding the water creates a steaming effect that cooks the mandu thoroughly inside, even if the mandu is frozen. You see the water inside is disappearing, and when all that water evaporates, that's when it's done. After much of the water has disappeared, you want to open it up and let the water evaporate away. It's very soft, but still crispy. You ever go to the Japanese restaurants when you order gyoza? It has this crusty bottom that connects all the different dumplings together. We're gonna try to do that. One part oil, 1 part water, and a 1/3 part flour. This is good color.
됐지? 됐어?
So now it's cooking, and you want to cook until all the water inside evaporates. This part takes some skill. Like this. Ta-da!
와우.
To steam it, boil a little bit of water in high heat. And this we got from IKEA. And if the water is boiling, put in the mandu. We put the lid on because we want it to pressure cook with steam. Once the skin of the mandu is transparent, it's done. Ooh, okay, it's finished. I like the steamed because it's soft. We tried like 3-4 times to get the right timing for the microwaving of this. Microwaving should be the easiest because you just gotta put frozen in the microwave and should be done with it. But some of the recipes said it was 3 minutes, others said 5 minutes, but it's too much. We think a minute, minute and a half, depending on how many mandu you put into the microwave, is sufficient. Enough water on the bottom. And 1.5 minutes. Okay, we drain some of the water out. Making mandu soup is as easy as cooking ramen. Seriously, you just need a few ingredients and the process itself is very simple. For the soup base, you could use chicken stock too. I'm using this thing called secret coin. I'm gonna boil the water. And then there is this thing called gukganjang, or soup soy sauce. And a couple of eggs, which I'm gonna whip up to throw in at the very end. Some scallions. Grind up some pepper. You could choose to add a little salt. Now, once the dumplings look cooked, transparent like this, maybe a little pepper. And then, my favorite part, add a little garlic. You can season to your liking with either salt or a little bit of this too. I could add a little bit more, not too much because my wife doesn't like it too salty. and just whisk it in there. Okay. This here is steamed. These two are pan fried, and this is the soup. This is the microwave. It's a little dry on the outside. So while microwave might be the easiest way to cook this, not bad, but steamed is so much better. Pan fried, supposed to have a little crust. It's still got the crisp on the bottom. So if you want different textures, like this crispy bottom, which adds to the flavor, a little bit of the char that it has. Don't mind me. If you want to talk about texture, this has a lot of texture. Not only the texture, but there's the added taste, the flour. It tastes a little bready.
Which one is better?
This is better.
Really?
Yeah. It's better, right? And I told you we bought this because it was on sale. It's Cheongjeongwon O-Food, the brand. Very, very happy with this taste. Gogi mandu. The kimchi mandu not as good. The gogi mandu much better. This is a good mandu. It makes me appreciate how good the Koreans make the mandu. It's amazing. This is good. Yeah, this is really good, right? This is actually Japanese style. I make this all the time at home because, like I said, it's easier than making ramyeon. Look at the skin. The skin of this mandu in the mandu soup looks like the body of a Shar-Pei. This is all supposed to be simple, but making 4 different types is, again, always a challenge. Whew. Simply delicious. See you next meal.